What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So a few weeks ago I did a video on Gymshark dupes on Amazon, and it turns out I found a few more, well actually just one more. So the Gymshark dupes from the brand Oxjox, A-O-X-J-O-X, don't know how to say it, that's what I'm calling it, Oxjox. They had ombre seamless dupes, and those are my favorite ombre seamless dupes that I found on Amazon. But some of you were like, oh, you should try their Vital Seamless dupes. On the same link that they sold the ombre leggings, they also had Vital Seamless dupes, just like as a different color option. So I thought, why not go ahead and try them? And I got the same color. I got the steel blue. These are the AliExpress Vital Seamless dupes, which I'm going to be kind of using as like my baseline comparison. We've already deemed that these are exact dupes. So by the transitive property, it's been a long time since I've taken math. If these are like these, then these are like the Gymshark dupes. Does that make sense? Yeah, well, I'm gonna be comparing the Amazon Vital Seamless dupes to the AliExpress Vital Seamless dupes, which are the exact same as the actual Gymshark Vital Seamless. Basically, I have to like keep the label on these so that I know which one's which, because they are very, very similar and I don't want to get confused. So talking about the price, the Amazon Vital Seamless dupes by Oxjox are $26.99 with Amazon Prime, so much cheaper than the actual Gymshark Vital Seamless. They come in steel blue, indigo, pink, and charcoal, which is different than the actual Gymshark colors because the actual Gymshark comes in a black instead of a charcoal. So if you've actually been looking for like a gray charcoal version of the Vital Seamless, I think these are a great option. So for sizing, they come in extra small to large, so I believe that that's the same sizing as Gymshark, and they fit very true to size. I am always a small in Gymshark, and these smalls fit me just fine. If anything, there might have been the teeniest bit of room in the waistband, but my smalls from AliExpress also have a teeny bit of room in the waistband. So they didn't list the exact fabric that they were, but I can tell that they do feel different than the actual Gymsharks, or than the AliExpress dupes, which are like the Gymsharks, but they actually feel softer. The original Gymsharks, the Amazon Vital Seamless feel more cottony, and the AliExpress Vital Seamless definitely feel more slick / more of a compression material. And the waistband feels much thinner on the AliExpress ones, and it feels more thick and plush on the Amazon ones. So without further ado, I'm going to try these on. Okay, so I'm gonna cut my upper body off while I do the talking because I prefer if you guys just be able to see the leggings more. So I'm honestly really impressed with these. Putting them on, they definitely felt as I expected. They feel much stretchier and softer than the actual Vital Seamless. But with that, you're also going to get less compression. So that's kind of up to you with how you feel about that. I think that these are cellulite proof. I can't really see any on me, so that's good. In terms of camel toe, I mean, you get a little single camel, but no double camel. So that's all we can really ask for, because with seamless leggings, it's really hard to not get a single camel. These honestly kind of feel like sweatpants. They're so soft. I don't think the contouring looks too much. On camera, it's looking pretty subtle, which is good. Squat proof. False alarm, they're squat proof. I also have a ring light, so if they seem slightly more sheer, it's probably because of the ring light, but they're actually squat proof. So I'd say they're pretty good on my marks. If you liked the Gymshark Vital Seamless, but they were a little too stiff for you, they can be a little stiff. I had the pink ones, and like, I ordered them in a size small, but they ran really small, and they like totally squished my butt. You were definitely not going to get any butt squishage. You're definitely not gonna get any butt compression in these, so I personally really like that. So yeah, in terms of details, I'm going to cut to a video of me talking about that now. Okay, so I'm just gonna say right now, these are definitely not exact dupes, but I think that they are very similar, and without like direct comparison, I don't think you'd ever know. But these are the AliExpress, which are like the Gymsharks, and these are the Amazon. I have the sticker up there, so we know. So I'm going to start at the waistband. The AliExpress waistband is like literally the tiniest bit taller, literally millimeters taller. So wouldn't worry too much about that. I think the biggest difference is the dots. So the dots on the AliExpress, I'm just gonna call these Gymshark, sorry. The dots on the Gymshark are more subtle. As you can tell, they're the exact same color as the fabric, so they kind of blend with the marl. But on the Amazon, they definitely use a darker shade of dots. Like, as you can tell, the marls are exactly the same between the two. I even got the same color, so you can see these are two different pairs of leggings, but overlapped, the colors are the same. But the dots are a darker shade. So you are going to get more contour detailing in the Amazon ones. So it's up to you if you like that. Also, the on the AliExpress, you can tell there are like little ribs where the dots are in the waistband, but the Amazon, they are flush. So you aren't going to get that same effect on the Amazon ones. In terms of contour placement, they're exactly the same. Starts up there, ends about the same spot. Sometimes it's hard to tell because they're so subtle on the Gymsharks. And I'd say they're about the same length, but as you can tell, if they're lined up here, I think the Amazon ones are slightly shorter. So, and you're getting the same dots down the leg there. So now we'll flip over to the back. They both have the little line that goes down the booty area. The booty contours are very similar. Kind of wraps around the booty, kind of is two little separate dudes. I don't really know how to describe this, but you see what I am talking about. Again, the dots are darker and more prominent on the Amazon, and the dots go down to the same place in the legs. They're squat proof, no camel toe really, well single, no double camel, and cellulite friendly. I think that the contouring and the marl texture really hides it very nicely. So yeah, I wouldn't say these are an exact dupe because I did find very subtle differences, which you will see in like the detail talk and everything. But I think that these are a great option for you if you're looking for an Amazon Vital Seamless dupe. If you don't like shopping from AliExpress, you don't want the long shipping times, I think that no one would know the difference if you were wearing these. They would probably think you're wearing Vital Seamless dupes. They are definitely a little softer, so if you're looking for a little softer of a legging, go for these. And if you like a little more prominent of contour detailing, the dots on these are a little darker as well, so you can see more of the contouring, but as you saw in the video, it wasn't like very like astonishing contouring. It wasn't like monkey butt, you know, it wasn't like Gymshark Flex, but it was still subtle but noticeable contouring. So I hope this video was helpful. If you're interested in getting these leggings, the link's in the description below. This isn't sponsored, by the way. Just I'm trying to get you guys all the legging options that you need. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other leggings you would like me to test out on this channel, please comment down below and I will add them to my list, my long list of leggings to try out. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.